Hey Scorpio, so I'm here to do this week's readings for yourself, generals. I'll be doing love this week, but love could come out in general. These will be from the 27th until the 3rd of July. There will be extended readings, so if you want this particular extended, it will be on the Vimeo link in the description box below. If you want access to all of the extenders, so you can check your sun, your moon, your rising, Venus, or anyone else's, if you want to be nosy, you can go on to the Patreon site and get all access to everything. Also, there is going to be an offer going on my website tonight for the 30-minute reading for £22.22 until the 31st of July. That'll just be on the 30-minute online readings. And, oh yeah, be careful of the fake profiles on Facebook. So, in the description box below are the links to my social medias. I cannot send friend requests on Facebook. So that is not me if you're going to get a friend request. It's just someone, I don't know, there's a couple of pages that are using my photos and writing my name, writing Divinely Guided with Love differently. So just, if it's not on the link below, it's not me. So I'm going to dive straight in. I'm going to use my Empowerment Oracle deck. And I'll be clarifying a little before I go into the extended, where I do a deeper reading to exactly what's been going on. So, Scorpio for this week. Oh, divine protection. So you may be getting signs and synchronicities as well from people who have kind of passed over to spirit or your own spirit guides. But it feels like, I feel like you can feel that you're being protected this week. What's crossing that energy is my Call of the Wild card, which is my shamanic card. So the challenge is to do the work, especially to do the dream work. You know, you're protected whilst you do the next part of your journey. You may be drawn towards certain animals. You know, you may be meditating on certain animals. You may be walking around and just seeing the same type of animal everywhere you go. I got that a few years ago, magpies. You know, and now I call my magpie Dad. But it's very spiritual. Every week you sort of get like a spiritual energy. Why is this coming right now for Scorpio? So we've got Haunted. So the Haunted card is about looking back over the past, over the things that have haunted us. And sometimes we need to know that we are protected when we go back and face things. Because in that card, you can see that there's shadows there in the past. So there could be something from your past that still bothers you. You know, and you still kind of look over your shoulder to it. You might not admit it. You might not even admit it to yourself. But if you sit there and think about it, you'll know what I'm on about. Something will crop up, a name, an emotion, a situation that was in the past. And it does kind of haunt you in a way. So there is a need to know at the moment that this week you are divinely protected if you need to go back into the past to sort something out. So in the recent past, we have... So some of my Scorpios could be going through abandonment issues, especially in love. So it could be in your love life, but it could be in love in general. You know, like if you go back to your younger days, maybe you didn't have the best relationship with parents, you know, so you felt unloved or you felt abandoned, you know. So take it as it resonates. But sometimes we have to allow life to take people away, in order for the hand of the divine to say, come on, grab my hand, I'm going to take you to somewhere to, you know, where the people and the places will bring more light into your life. So sometimes we have to say goodbye to people for a reason. And sadly, a lot of it, you know, is loss. But I don't feel that. I feel like it's more feeling abandoned by the people that are around you, or past relationships, that type of energy. So this week you could be dealing with abandonment. At present, we've got the knowledge and the sacral chakra. It could definitely be issues regarding parents or sexual partners, because the sacral chakra is the womb, the sexual organs. It deals with like generational things as well. It's the chakra of creativity and ideas. And then you've also got the knowledge card. So I do feel like you are equipped to face the past. You know, you've got enough notches on the belt type of thing. So you may have gone through quite a bit in order to get to where you are now. And you kind of look over it and I'm not saying victim mentality, because I don't mean that. I feel like there's still, even though parts of you are like, yes, I'm healed, I'm fully healed, there'll still be little trigger moments that bring on certain memories and feelings and names, you know, that type of energy. And maybe you're just kind of going over that this week for some reason, you know. So maybe there is a trigger coming in this week as to maybe you aren't fully healed. But then again, when do we wake up one day? Because I want to know when it's coming. When you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm fully healed from everything, you know. Does it happen? Yeah, because this week we've got trapped in the mad, and that's what I was just saying. I feel like on the outside, everyone seems to think that you've healed and you've done all your healing and you've got to this major epiphany moment. But on the inside, there's still some triggers, or there's still some like unanswered questions. So maybe this week you're kind of going through an energy of trying to find the answers yourself, or using the knowledge that you've accumulated in order to answer the questions that you couldn't get the answers for before. Maybe you'll be asking people for the answers, you know. Maybe you've not wanted to venture into that, and this week you're feeling protected enough to face the past and ask the questions that need to be asked. Your power in this situation, Scorpio, is the moon, Pisces energy. The moon. So the moon sheds light on situations, and I feel like that's what it's about. You wanting light to be shed on certain situations. You want answers. And the moon reveals, you know, it's about releasing the fears that are holding you back as well. And sometimes facing the truth is a fear, because sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow. But there's a power in that. It's the hardest journeys that have, you know, the more to give in the outcome, you know. So I always like Scorpio readings. I always want to be a Scorpio. I don't think I've got Scorpio in my chart. The outside influence is the phoenix. You rising back from the ashes, you know, it's the final comeback. It's to do that, you know, and you're making a massive comeback. And I feel like that's because you're releasing whatever it is once you've got the answer. In your hopes and fears, we've got Mother Nature. I do feel like some of my Scorpios have got questions with parents. We do have Mother Nature, so you want to be able to, you know, this is me and I've been through all this, and life lessons are part of your tree of life. You know, at every major arcanic event, I said this in one of the readings, I can't remember which one it were. Every major arcanic event is another branch on your tree of life, and every leaf and little twig that's on that tree is an emotion, a feeling, a person that came with that situation, you know. And then we've got the peace and contentment, the happy home life, the happy family life, and that's what you want. You want the peace and contentment, but there's certain answers that you want revealing. It all will be revealed, because your right comes the crown chakra. The crown chakra is the umbilical cord to the universe, so maybe you're going to be downloading this information. So there's no need to go and actually ask a person. Maybe you just need to ask the universe, why did that happen? Show me. What do I do with it? You know, that type of energy. So I'm going to get some clarification before I go into the extended. So you've got a lot of protection at the moment. So why are we being protected? Judgment, whilst you go through this wake-up call, whilst you make the decisions as well. You know, you're making the decisions now in how you're going to like fulfill your path, fulfill your own needs. So I do feel like there's a massive wake-up call. With the trumpet there, I feel like there's information coming. It could be from another person, it could be from a download. So I want to look at this haunted. Tell me about the haunted. The Knight of Wands. So it could be something that you could be dealing with fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or it could be something that you've kind of gone back to heal from, but you haven't fully put yourself in that healing. You know, you've kind of ventured back into it, but it's been flighty in and out. Could have been dealing with players in the past. Maybe that's why you felt abandoned, or someone's played on your emotions. The Ace of Cups in reverse in the past. So you were totally out of your comfort zone. The Ace of Cups in reverse, it's your energy, but it's like the cup runneth over with tears rather than happiness. And then we've got Justice. So Libra energy, could be dealing with a Libra. But if you may feel like there's been an injustice on your emotions. So you're learning a lot of lessons. I want to look at this trapped in the mind. Past hurts. Three of Swords. So there's some kind of hurdle. Yeah, it's part of your healing though. The Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. You get back up and live another day. You fight another day. But it's unanswered questions. That's what you want. You want answers. The Knight of Cups. So it's like you're going on the search for these answers. Your power, being the moon, is to get out of your own head. Rip the blindfold off. Unbound yourself. You know, no longer giving away your power to the past. So your outcome is this crown chakra, the High Priestess. There's information. I wouldn't say hidden information then. Maybe there is. There's information coming through. There could have been hidden information if you don't know something from the past. It is about a past tower. It's something from the past. The past could be last week though, you know. It's already happened. But there's information coming about that, and it's for you because you want that information. So I'm gonna, if this is where I leave you, I'll leave with lots of love. And if you meet me on the extended, I'm gonna dig a lot deeper and find out exactly what's going on. Bye.